Yeah, so now let's move to our second part is proposal presentation. Each team will have 15 minutes for presentation and 15 minutes for Q&A section with judges committee and the community. So for our first step team, I would like to invite Roshark to present your proposal.
Okay, thank you for your great explanations. Okay, I'll see my screen. Oh, sorry, can you guys see my screen?
Yeah, we can see it now.
Okay, can I start it now?
Yeah, sure, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Miss Two. Okay, first thing first, I'm Ryan. I'm from Roshark Marines. We build and serve multi-purpose underwater surveyors. For today's presentations, I'm going to start with simple questions. So the question is, what is the impact of marine pollution to ocean conservation? So before going further, I would like to explain what is ocean conservation and finally answer the questions. So what is ocean conservation? Ocean conservation is an action to protect and preserve the health, biodiversity, and sustainable use of marine ecosystem and resources. And why do we have to care about ocean conservation and why it is so important for us? First is biodiversity preservation. Biodiversity is essential for maintaining ecological balance and supporting interconnected web of life, such as sea turtle conservation area, coral reef conservation area. Second, it mitigates climate change. They absorb carbon dioxide and greenhouse gas, helping to mitigate the climate change, such as like mangrove conservation area. Third is economic significance. It means that oceans are vital for global economy. It providing available resources such as fish. Fourth is oxygen productions. As we know that marine plants, particularly phytoplankton and seagrass, are responsible for a significant portion of the world oxygen productions. We call it a blue carbon conservation area. Plus is medical potentials. Marine organisms are potential source of novel medicines and compounds that can be used for treat various diseases. And talking about the ocean conservation, one of the most important part of ocean conservation is a coral reef. Although they cover less than only 0.1% of the Earth's surface, coral reefs are the most biodiverse marine ecosystem in the world. Why? Because coral reefs are home to 4,000 species of reef fish and more than 800 species of coral and over 1 million species of other animals. Furthermore, also, coral ecosystem alone have been estimated to provide the world economy with an average annual value of 172 billion US dollars, according to the recent data. And then back to the question, what is the impact of the marine pollution to ocean conservation, such as plastic pollution, oil spills, industrial waste, sewage, and wastewater? First is biodiversity loss. Marine pollution poses a significant threat to marine biodiversity. It can cause a direct harm, such as ingestion and entanglement, leading to injury and death of marine species. Approximately 52% of all sea turtles worldwide have ingested plastic debris, according to Nature Science Journal. Second, habitat destruction and toxicity. Marine pollution can disrupt and destroy the critical habitats such as a coral reef, mangrove, and seagrass bed, affecting a countless marine damage for marine species that depend on this environment for shelter, breeding, and feeding. And it estimates that 88% of coral reefs are threatened by nutrient pollutant, according to National Oceanic and Atmospheric. And how we protect our ocean conservations. As you can see from the picture, in order to protect the marine life beneath the water, in marine protected area, human cannot do, there is no allow activities. It means that MPA or marine protected area is designed area that legally protected and managed to preserve marine ecosystem, biodiversity, and cultural resources. And study find from the University of British Columbia that marine protected area can improve both human well-being and biodiversity conservation. Marine protected area can provide a variety of potential benefit for both the environment and the people through social and economic outcomes. The reason why is because healthy and protected marine produce a more fish, more species, and bigger fish. Together, this means more sustainable marine life. However, it only 8.1% of the ocean covered by marine protected area. With this small percentage of number, it means that there are a lot of ocean conservation that need to be protected. Therefore, we have to maintain and improve this number. That's why Roshark Marine exists. We are revolutionizing ocean cleanup for ocean conservation area. We call it Marine Guard. Basically, it is an underwater robot that can do underwater activities. We have two types of underwater robot. The first one is Marlin, the second one is Coral Mine. And what is the difference? The difference is Marlin is designed for depth water. However, Coral Mine is designed for the shallow water. And how it works? The underwater robot will dive into certain depth and perform the underwater tasks such as underwater monitoring and data collections. And by leveraging the use of AI and machine learning, our robot can dive and stay underwater much more longer. We called our proposal is Guardian of Ocean Cleanup. The idea is that our robot will be deployed within conservation area or marine protected area by using an AI analyzer. Our robot can provide the number of debris or living objects to measure the biodiversity index within the conservation area. And we can also measure the water polluted index and also marine debris mapping. So the goal is to periodically monitoring and conservation area, ensure there is no underwater debris within the conservation area. And second is periodically monitoring of the object health and collecting the underwater data sample, for example, like coral health and coral data sample. Last is analyzing underwater object to accurately determine the success of conservation. This is the example of the debris class and the living object class that we can classify. Here there is a single-use plastic, fishing gear, glass bottle, metal, rubber, clothes. And our analyzer or AI analyzer can do a coral reef analyzing and coral fish analyzing. And this is the example parameter for measuring the water index, water polluted index, such as the pH, dissolved oxygen, temperature, turbidity, and concentration of various pollutant. And for the marine debris mappings, means that our robot can record, detect the underwater debris coordinate within the conservation area or marine protected area and create the debris mapping. This map that will be useful for us for effective debris removal, and it can be used for the future debris removal. And for the next following slide will be further elaborated by my partner, Tim Bagas.
All right, thank you for the opportunity, Mr. Ryan. And here we have the development plan. We have a 13-month development plan, and so far we have progressed through the hardware side. And now we have reached for the performance testing for the hardware. Through month 1 until month 3, we have progressed to project initiation, defining goals, conducting marketing research, formulating development plan, research for ideation for the ocean cleanup robot, defining key features and specifications, and refining chosen design concept. For month 4, we have built a functional prototype of the ocean cleanup robot. Month 5, we have MVP development, defining the scope and the feature of the MVP, and have tested the MVP for basic functionality and usability. In performance testing, we have conducted comprehensive performance tests and evaluated the robot's touch detection efficiency and maneuverability. For software development, we have implemented other autonomous navigation capabilities. In month 8, we have done a field testing, deploying the ocean cleanup robot in controlled environments, sea trial test in month 9, refinement and iteration in month 10 to analyze the test result and user feedback. In month 11, manufacturing the preparation for source and secure necessary components and materials. Month 12, manufacturing, assembling and quality check the manufactured units. And month 13 for the MVP launch and development. And this is our proposed budget. The proposed budget is up to a total of $109,000. It covers up all the necessary costs, including the team salary, hardware, software, and etc. For our current progress, we have progress through the underwater detection using YOLO deep learning network and ROS to process the data. And here is our detection result. It is able to detect trash, fishes, and living creatures, and also divers. For our hardware progress, we are currently working on the new underwater robot design for Cambria Ocean Cleanup ROV. For frame progress, as you can see, we have done frame cutting and assembling for the robot. The electronic progress, we have done installment for the ESC, for the autopilot, power module, and thruster installation. In our current situation, since our new ROV design is small and compact, we are planning to add an extra thruster for vertical movement and stability improvement. We are also planning to change the tether to meet the neutral buoyancy state and develop the optimized custom detection AI model. And this is our first sea trial in Karimun, Jawa, Indonesia. And here we have our robotic experience from 2016. We have the prototype of the small size ROV, and in 2017, we have the second version of the ROV. In 2017, we also participated in the Mate ROV ROV competition and won second place. Through 2018 and 2019, we have updated the version from the second version and third version, and also won the second place at Mate ROV competition 2019. In 2019, we deployed the Marlin AUV to the ROV, Marlin ROV to deploy as an AUV and won a fourth place in the Singapore Autonomous Underwater Vehicle in 2019. And in 2022, our IOV system controller for improvement won a third place in the Singapore Autonomous Underwater Vehicle 2019. And here we have the achievement from Tech Planter.
So yeah, in Roshark team, we have strong background in electronic, in science and engineering, especially in underwater robotics. That's why we believe that there is no depth limitation between human and the oceans. That's why we create an underwater for everyone, so it can dive anywhere and anytime. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for your impressive presentation.